Hello Cancer, and welcome to your December 2021 reading. So, I've been meditating on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that I have is the Page of Pentacles. So we're starting the month here. It can be an offer, it can be just like something you want to plant. Okay, it can be coming from you being the Page of Pentacles, something that you want to grow, that you want to invest, that you want to plant in this world. After that, I have the World. That means that seed, that it can be new self-worth, it can new project, new whatever that you want to invest, is actually going to mark the end of a cycle. In order for you to pursue this, you're going to have to finish a cycle. Okay? And that cycle here, I have the Devil and Judgment. This is really rising in vibration, releasing your disempowerment, where you lost your power, where you were chained to reacting because of maybe your past, your traumas, your hurts, and then we just learn to like react with that instead of being in our power. With Judgment, there's this reconciliation of all the parts of you to make you whole and to remove, let's say, the capacity for your old wounded parts to kind of hurt you from behind. Under the Page of Pentacles, I have the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups. So here the juggling, making a choice to, because whatever that Page of Pentacles is, it's a new pentacle in a sense of a new grasp maybe on reality or whatever, but it does not coincide with your old way of experimenting life. Okay, so that's why we juggle, because Two of Pentacles is Jupiter in Capricorn, and there you're pulling one heck of a judgment on Capricorn, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, so that's why it's very karmic, it's very lesson. Okay, and we have your full moon in Cancer this month, so with an eclipse. So there's everything that has to do with your emotional security, groundedness, being able to thrive, is going to be very linked to the seeds that you've been working on for the past 6 months here. With the Lovers, there's a choice. And under that, I have the Empress, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands. So all of this we can see right there, 3 major arcanas, the Lovers, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. Making the choice to be here, the Divine Feminine, that means everything that is connected with the invisible, with the moon, with you know, how you perceive, what you attract, what you allow in, your worth, your inner worth, and so on. All of these aspects here, very linked to Venus. That extra pentacle and that extra Ace of Cups is actually bringing this Wheel of Fortune, and with the Knight of Wands, that gives you at the same time that fire, that yes, I'm not in the past, I'm not worried about the future, I'm in the here and now, in the state of the Empress. And that is when we're guided 100% by the, you know, by our cosmic connection there. And so it can only bring good. Under the World, I have the High Priestess. So there it is, Empress, High Priestess. Everything that has to do with our world here and our spirituality and connection to the invisible. Under that, I have the Three of Pentacles, helping you to shape your new reality, giving you the insight of your next direction, of where you want to bring your reality. Under Judgment and the Devil, we have the Eight of Cups. So that Ace of Cups is right here, and you're making the choice to allow it in. Releasing the old Eight Cups is releasing at the same time the hook that the devil has on you. If you don't have an emotional charge to a belief, that belief becomes powerless. It is a thought that passes and doesn't hold anything, doesn't vibrate any reality to be created later on. So here, Eight of Cups, and then I have the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Here the Four of Cups is reversed because you're taking that cup. You're going for it. Ace of Sword, you understand. So we have Ace of Cup, Ace of Sword, and here the Chariot, which can be Cancer if you want, but this is finally moving forward. So if you've been stumbling in the flowers of the carpet because of XY reasons here, there's the juggling, there's holding on to something that does not serve us at all. Finally it is finished, and there's this beautiful spiritual movement forward. It can be physical movement forward also, but possible because of the spiritual movement forward. Let's clarify this for Cancer. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Cancer for December 2021. December 2021. Sorry, I'm going to remove the snow here. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay, show me the page of, oh, that was quick. Page of Pentacle, Knight of Pentacle. And here I have the Nine of Cups. So this pentacle is all being brought forward from beautiful processed emotions, happiness. This is something that to say, you know, this is going to actually bring this. This pentacle, this new grasp on reality, how I am grounded here, you know, not in the fight or flight, but actually grounded here, how my interface of my five senses or the four elements and spirit here between this reality and me, how it is vibrating is actually going to bring me to happiness. And we have the Eight of Cups there, so we know you're heading to the 9 with that Ace of Cups. Let's look at the world. Yes, okay, so the world, we have the Ace of Sword, there it is, with the Two of Sword. So finishing that cycle, here I have Justice. And it takes us a bit back to Libra season here. You're understanding something, and there again the choice comes with the Two of Swords. What's my truth? Two of Pentacles. How do I interact with this world? What's my reality? And so you're making a decision, which is that marking the end of your karma. Judgment, Justice and Judgment here. Judgment and the Devil. Oh, and there it is. Wheel of Fortune and Strength. So you are rising above your programming. And when I say rising above your programming, if we live in the basic mechanics of our body, of our brain, okay, everything you've went through is recorded. The impression of it, okay, not the details. The brain is not a photograph. It keeps an impression of what you've went through. So you have the emotional aspect, the conclusion, the deductions that we pulled from the events, and so on, okay? So creating a bit like our interface with one, experience after another, we draw conclusions and so on. So we create a pattern. And that's just on the physical level. That's why it represents the lion, your body. But you're a soul inside a body, or a body inside a soul. And that's what strength is all about. It's that capacity to rise above the mechanics of your programming, where you basically react to situations because of your perceptions and so on and so on. And you can have this higher point of view on it. And here with the judgment and strength, you're really rising above your mechanical self and making a decision out of that. And what you understand about how you've been processing, this is what is turning the wheel of fortune. You're making the choice to either continue to be in reactions like this, or to actually take charge of where you vibrate. That's why you're going to get to the Nine of Cups here. So the choice, Ace of Cups. So either I continue to juggle because I have a grasp of that and also a reality in my mechanics, and these two don't fit together. That means my inside does not fit with the outside world. My masculine, my feminine, the invisible, the visible. This, which should flow in one another in harmony, is disbalanced. And that is because I have an emotional backup that I need to release. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, there's your Two of Pentacles again. And here is the Four of Wands. Because instead of this happening without your knowledge from behind the scenes and so on, it is coming up to the surface and being obvious there. Okay? You're not lying to yourself anymore. You're not being lied to anymore. Everything is out on the surface. So here, Seven of Wands, see, it's so that you're less in reaction and more seeing clearly what is going on. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So yes, here is our Nine of Cups, because this, from vibrating from a Nine of Cups, which does not have any crap in the cups, let's say. Okay, the cups are over his head. They've been processed. It opens up, Two of Wands, a completely new path in front of you. A new way of doing things. A new level of what you're going to receive, Three of Wands. That's the Two of Wands. Where the world is your oyster. Now, let's go see the world. So, when we get the world, that's graduation. Whoops. So we have the Lovers, and we have, here is our Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups, that's it. You're marking, I've already made the world, but there you go again. You're marking the end of your cycle with the Eight of Cups. And even if we put it on the High Priestess, it's that inner knowledge, your connection with the divine, with spirituality, that is telling you, you gotta leave that behind, Cancer. You gotta leave that behind, and that's the choice, lovers, that you have to make. Let's look at your Three of Pentacles. Woo. So, okay. I have the 8 of Wands. Then, when it comes to your main goal, achievement, aspiration, and how you visualize it and how you put your energy to back up to it, then it will be in the 8 of Wands. In that serendipity with the universe, not on your guards anymore, but in that beautiful interaction with the universe. And when we are in interaction with the universe, we're also in interaction with our neighbor, with our family, with our friends, with our co-workers. There's that interaction from a high place. That's why the wands are going like this. They are actually from top to bottom. And here I have kind of cup in two here, the moon and the 9 of cups. So no more acting from the unconscious, but actually from a place of serenity, peace, happiness, emotional fulfillment, and working for that. It's the two. When I make moves, it is in that intention. So our 8 of cups here, has the Ace of Cup. So Ace of Cup, Ace of Cup. You're actually 8 of Cups is going for the Ace of Cup, and there it is, the Ace of Cup. After a very long time waiting. A very long time where how you brought your energy forward was more like work, heavy, and without having any fruits in return. Any, yes, I'm doing all of this for that and it's worth it. Now here, 8 of Cups, Ace of Cups, that's the 9, and that's what we had there. So, Ace of Sword, 4 of Cups, and the Chariot, there's our 9 of Cups. And there's our 3 of Pentacle. 3 of Pentacle, 3 of Pentacle. Aiming, building, and acting from a 9 of Cup. So that's where you're gonna get the success. That's where finally things are gonna start working, because you are not limiting the possibilities of what you're receiving, what you're doing, what is possible for you, if you were in the 4 of Cups before. So this is beautiful. I will call this Wheel of Fortune, okay, because this kind of really sums it up, but we can see how it's much more, there's much more, it's stopping self-sabotage, stopping a karma, understanding so much on you here, and that's why you're making the wheel turn. Wheel of Fortune does not turn because of luck, okay? The name Wheel of Fortune is bad for that, because it feels like, oh, I'm gonna be lucky this month, let's play the lottery. But this is all about understanding something, and therefore the wheel of life, the wheel of the wisdom of the divine, of nature, can turn. And this is what is happening for you. Yeah, congratulations, Cancer. So, on this, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, of course, the description is below. You write to me, I write to you back. There's an email. I wanted to say that I am participating in the International Conference on Spiritual Technology. It's 3 days on the 17th, 18, and 19. I'll be speaking on the 17th, but I am putting down the website so you can have all the information and see the other speakers, and it goes from a beautiful array of different types of spirituality, from root doctor to Tolkien to Orisha and so on. So this should be very interesting and nourishing to assist. It's on the web, so it's accessible to everybody. And also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And this month the new moon is on the 4th of December, so I'm going to do a little ceremony to give you back. And of course, happy winter solstice on the 21. Beautiful day to put your seeds of what you want to see grow as the sun will start expanding again. And Christmas, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, and whatever celebration that you do in this time of year. Have a great holiday, and all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. All right, bye-bye.